Good morning, magic players and card collectors of all kinds. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here to do my post game episode for week number 7, I believe we're on. Unfortunately, this week there will not be an episode of Magic with Anthony. Anthony was sick this week, and we only got a chance to play on Friday, and I really didn't want to ask him to record when he was still feeling down. So, while we did play a lot of matches last night, I wasn't able to record any of them because, as I say, I just thought that it would be best to wait until he's feeling 100%. But still, shout out to Anthony for playing with me last night and for giving me the raw data I needed so I can complete this first official, let's say, combat between 3 decks. It's been a while since we did it. Um, so these are the results from this week. Uh, as a result of this week, I did play one extra match of zombies, but I feel that regardless of that fact, which I played the extra game this morning, I still feel the Zombie Horde was the superior deck this week. Taking 3 firsts, a second, and 3 thirds compared to any of the other decks really showed just how powerful that zombie deck is getting. For a sealed only, I'm really proud of it. Um, I thought for today I would show off Elevator's deck while I go over the results and talk about future. So, Elevator's deck is really cool because I like enchantments, and this is probably the only deck that I actually really enjoy white in. For the most part, I am not a white player. If you can't tell, most of my decks are black or green. And this is a new one, actually. I found this the other night when I was building a mermaid deck. I had no idea I had this. It's a bloody brilliant card. It came with the starter deck, but I took it out at some point and didn't realize that I had it. Um, Johnny's a great planeswalker. What I find I have trouble with is mana being mana screwed, which happens a lot. I'm surprised how often it happens in this deck. I can't remember exactly the land count, but I think it's somewhere around 35, which isn't bad for me. My typical threshold is 33 or higher, so 35 is decent. Legolas is a nice add in this deck. I had it in here, I took it out, and I've decided to put it back in because honestly, the deck that I put it in, which was my legendary deck, just doesn't target. I didn't understand that equipping creatures does not count as targeting, so he's much more effective in this deck. That is a key card, but my god, Anthony's new deck is insane. The next time we shuffle up and play, no pun intended, Professor. Not trademarking or stealing your trademark either. But the next time we play some Yu-Gi-Oh games, or Yu-Gi-Oh, oh my goodness. Now I'm stumbling. Sorry. The next time we play some weekly Magic and we record it, I'm going to ask Anthony to show you his new deck. Because it's pretty impressive. It, well, actually, it wasn't his new deck. It was his Dungeons and Dragons deck I played against last night with this, and it locked out Shalai and locked out most of my board. He was really impressive in that match. I was a little salty, which I'll apologize for here, but he was he's a great player, and I thoroughly enjoy our time together, Anthony, and I have a lot of fun. Silverback Elder is a particular favorite of mine. there's artifact and enchantment removal. There's a few cards in here that I could still take out. The Malmut, for example, but overall, I think that this deck is pretty solid. Loyal Unicorn is a new addition, very positive one to the deck. Or Gnarlid is a dominant force in this deck for sure. If you can get it loaded up with enchantments. So, what's next for the channel? Well, Zombies won this week out. I do have some new werewolf cards coming in to improve that werewolf deck. Apologies to my wife. But other than that, I don't have much. I'm going to be sticking with zombies for next week, and I haven't decided yet what two decks will go against it. But you'll have to tune in to tomorrow's episode of the pregame show to find that out. And then you'll get to see one of those new decks profiled. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, this post-game episode of my Magical Pulse series. And let's keep it up for you zombies. I mean, I'm currently at 5 wins total for zombies in my career, and I is easily dominating all my other decks because I've only won one other match with the Enchanting Elevator the other day. So, if you guys have any recommendations of decks that you want to see, I have Merfolk, I have Vampires, I have a Spellslinger deck, I have Dinosaurs, a deck of Legendaries. Sneak Attack is pretty brutal, but I do have it. And I also have an Artifacts deck. So lots to choose from. Oh, and don't forget my Witherbloom. Can't forget my Witherbloom and Treasured Haste, which you've seen before on this channel. So, if you're interested in any of those decks, leave a comment, and I'll take that under consideration. But for now, much love to you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye!